How's it going, everyone? Mike here with September 14th, Merch by Amazon sales update. Now, I gotta be honest, things are definitely not changing for the worse. What's happened in the last couple of weeks is things have changed for me, and especially because of this one product here. But overall, things have changed significantly, and I thought it was going to be a very temporary thing, maybe a few days in a row, but that's not what I'm seeing, and I'll talk about that in a second. But let's talk about the 14th. I'm recording this first thing on the 15th, and it was another incredible day. This is the U.S. sales, as you can see here, 19 sales, $367.81 in sales for the total royalties of $89.50, 49. Royalties per sale, as you can see here, $4.71. Look at this, $90 profit in one day on one platform. Things are getting fun. Let's look at some overall numbers. This is what the chart looks like. But before I get into that, before I get into these numbers, I want to talk about the 7-day average. 93 here, but that's not the correct number because that's including this day, today, with no sales. So I have a new screen for it, and here it is. And the reason I have it here, as you can see here, these are the sales from the 7th to the 14th. And I wanted to put it up on the screen because I've cracked triple digits in 7 days. So over 100 sales in 7 days, and this actually hasn't happened for me in a while. I think it might have been a couple of years before COVID hit and before things got messed up. But I think one of the best months, or at least one of the best Q4s for me, I was cracking 103 sales a week. But like I said, it hasn't happened in a while. So this is very new and very exciting. As you can see here, 6 used to be, kind of the average. If I was going back, let's say a month, maybe not. Like it would have been lower. My average was still about 7, 8, 9. But now we're definitely, looking at numbers that are a little more serious and a little better. Again, I'm conflicted between, these are amazing numbers, and yes, these are amazing numbers. However, half of those numbers are thanks to one product, just one product. If we go through this day by day, as you can see here, this is the same product. 7 sales, here 7 sales. Let's look at this day, 12 sales out of 16, and even yesterday, 13 sales out of 19. And again, I think I've already mentioned this in one of the previous videos. Somebody asked me, are you running ads? No, I'm not running ads. This is what happens when a product kind of gets traction, bestseller rank drops, below 100,000. I think right now it's hovering around 60, 70,000. At times it'll drop a little lower. And I'm just hoping that it will pick up momentum as we go into Q4, as we get, to those months and weeks when people are actually excessively buying gifts, and hopefully this product will stand out. So again, there's no Amazon, what is it? Amazon's choice tag. There's no bestseller tag. There's nothing. It's just these are organic sales, and as you can see here, in one day. My internet's slow. Let me pause this for a second and reset. Okay, and we're back. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is things are great. At times, I do get a little worried that this isn't 19 different products. But again, I'm not going to complain because again, as you can see, $90, $53, $54, $50, $41, $67, $75. This is every day, what will be added to my account, which brings me to this month. So this, again, U.S. market, 159 sales. Let's see what the total amount in sales is. So I've cracked $3,000 in sales in 14 days for the total royalties of $675. So again, just the first 14 days. And then looking at the monthly, so this month in all the marketplaces, I'm sitting at $180 186 sales. So again, that is just great. I have nothing, negative to say. It's my royalties total over $700 if we add everything up, and like I said, we're not even. We didn't even hit the half mark. Like we're not even halfway there for this month. So again, I really don't even know what to expect. I can't make any predictions because this week has been outstanding. I like to stay on the side of caution and basically just say, I don't expect this to continue. I kind of do because I like I said, when a product picks up momentum, if it's not something temporary, it usually continues, especially if it's a product that has a reason to sell. But again, this could go back to my norm, which is like 6, 7, 8 sales a day. And but I'm hoping it doesn't. So I have high hopes for this month. And actually, that's not the screen that I wanted. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. 14 days in, and I'm already competing with February here. And it will definitely, if it continues this way, it will definitely blow all these months away. It will just be an exceptional month. Let's see what else we can look at. So just a comparison. So I'm going to compare it to the previous month, and I'm going to wrap it up. So like I said, 186 sales, and comparing this just to the last month, the first 14 days. And as you can see here, 60 sales difference. So if we were to actually do the percentage, that's a 33 to 35% increase in 14 days. So for the first 14 days of this month compared to the last month. So again, incredible. There's nothing else that I can say. I'm still pumping out 800 uploads a day. I've cracked 78. That's like these numbers are now becoming kind of like ridiculous because I have 78,000 products live on Amazon. Sure, it's 5,000 designs, but 78. So even I guess before I guess the next month is over, I will crack that 100,000 if I continue at this pace. So even before we get into November, as we're going into the busiest months of the year, I will have about 100,000 products live. And I don't know, it just feels good. I think I've no idea what's going to happen, but I have high hopes, and I think that merch is just becoming a powerhouse. And I know that other people have experienced this years ago, but for me, I think with just the amount of work that I've been putting into it, and then these kinds of numbers, I don't know how it could go wrong. But again, never say never. I always fully expect or I guess understand that things could go back to zero at any point. We don't have any control over this. But the way that things actually look, I'm very optimistic and have high hopes. I think this is really, really amazing. And what I've noticed is, this is the last thing I'll mention, what I've noticed is that over the last 2 days, Amazon has been auto-uploading products nonstop for me. So just throughout the day, even right now behind the scenes, and I can't show you that screen just because it will show that all the information about my products, but they are uploading probably around 100 products each day, auto-uploading, and they're pushing. And what I'm noticing is there really is no kind of one niche, one category. And the thing that I like is that they've picking up a lot of my pop socket designs and just pushing them all over the world to every single other marketplace. And that's what I love, because I have so many pop sockets up for sale, and a lot of them have not sold in a while. So I'm glad that they're actually kind of sharing that wealth and distributing it all over. Anyways, I'll wrap it up here. Another amazing day. We'll see what happens today, and definitely really high hopes for the month. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.